Ooh. Hello, hello. I'm sorry. I should clean this before I go live. I never do, though. Hi, guys. Happy Wednesday. I don't even know. Jessica, womanhood lady. Jessica, you're always the first here, and it really makes me feel comfortable. So thank you. Hi, everybody. How are we doing? How is everybody? Y'all, there's a full moon on Saturday, and I just feel like you don't even like this isn't even woo-woo. It's just like, ugh, the energy. I really can't. Hi, hello, Christina. Good to see you. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Madeline. Hi, Mossy. Hi, Sharon. Oh, Sharon. Well, I'm here. You get me tonight. Um, I am not going to lie to you guys though. I am tired. I am tired. So you get a tired mama tonight. Hello, Angela. Hi, Dawn. Um, Happy October. I hope you guys had the best October. October was good to me, even though it required a lot out of me. Hi, Tiffany. Um, it required a lot out of me, but it was such a good month. It was colder here. Usually it's not this cold yet, but the cold fall weather came this October and it was just so lovely. Um, and we got some good stuff done. We got fun stuff done, productive stuff done, work stuff done for me. And just everyone's growing. Everyone's growing. So it was a good month. Working in a nursing home will let you know full moon crazy is a real thing. See. Okay, I feel back. Hey, Hannah. What a week so far. Everything is so out of pocket feeling. Yes, these kids, these dogs, audacities, these dishes, everything. Yes, Hannah. I'm right there with you. Hi, Megan. Um, I'm still waiting for I can't see it. The heart's blocked. Cold. Oh, for cold to hit here. Yeah. The cold hit here, and I love it. Um, um, yeah. But like we wake up and it's freezing. I have to have socks on my feet, which I really don't like socks, but I like them if I need them. Um, so it's cold, and we're all bundled up because I refuse to turn on the heat yet because it is gonna be like a little warmer this weekend. So I'm not turning on the heat just yet. But hi, hello, Angelica. Hi, Madeline. Oh, it's okay, Madeline. Don't worry. We won't hold you. You'll be able to watch the replay. Um, all right, couple things. As you guys know, this live is sponsored by the Womanhood. The Womanhood is a fantastic community of mine, and join the Womanhood. I'll put the link for you guys. Let me get it real quick. And instead of doing two things at once, I'm just going to focus on this, get the link, and then I'll be right back with you guys. There we go. I got the link. The Womanhood is my very own membership. And I just, oh, thanks, Tiffany. Tiffany. So I'm about to talk about you, Tiffany, but my very own membership. And in the Womanhood, we really try to serve the woman, not the homeschool mom, not the wife, not um the homemaker, but like your soul. And we try to nurture that and we try to teach you how to be mindful of that. And it's not just self-love in a worldly way, it's self-love in a deep soul way. And it's also community care. Um and I'm just so proud of it. I'm so proud of it. We have our first retreat coming up in literally like 6 days, like less than a week. It's in a week, in Savannah, Georgia, and we're very excited about it. Tiffany, I said I was gonna talk about Tiffany because she actually, did all of the favors and the goodies for the girls. And I am just so excited. And this is our first retreat, but it won't be our last. And we would just love for you to join and be a part of it. And we have monthly meetings. And if you can't meet the monthly meetings, most of them you can rewatch. You can rewatch all the soul sessions. And for the homeschool chat, you kind of have to be live for that. You have to be live for the wind down. You have to be live for the mott babes, and you have to be live for the Bible study. We don't record those because those tend to get more personal. So we try to like protect everyone's personal things. But the live sessions you can always rewatch, and everything is always there for you. So I'm really excited where the womanhood is going. We actually have a huge surprise. Wendy! Hi, Wendy. I'm very, very excited to see you. We have a huge project dropping this Friday. I will post about it here, and I will also post about it on Instagram, but I know not everybody has Instagram. So I will post here in the community tab our huge project that's dropping that you can be a part of, whether you're in the womanhood or not. You guys are going to love it. We've been working really hard on it, and I'm just so excited with everything that the womanhood's doing. So I am here tonight because of the womanhood. And I just think that's important that everybody knows. And if you want to know more information, ask me, inbox me, ask anything. We would love to have you. Okay. Let's get on to what I'm sipping tonight. I am sipping, again, this pumpkin tea. This is our second one. Teo and I drank through the first one like the first 2 weeks of October. So we have a new one. I think this one should get us through November, hopefully, fingers crossed. And I'm drinking it in my pumpkin mug. And I pinned at the very top of comments, I pinned my Amazon storefront, and this is in it if you would like it. And there's all sorts of other things in there. Hey, Amber, nice to see you. You put a milk in that tea? No, I don't drink it the British way. I'm an American. I'm kidding. Do you put milk in your tea, Wendy? I'm curious. Wendy, I miss you. And that's code for we have not been filming our podcast. Our podcast, The Fruitful Vine, go check it out. We're going to film again one of these days. Yes, that is nasty. Okay, let's get to it, you guys. We are going to be talking about Brave Writer tonight. We're going to be doing a quick kind of ultimate curriculum update. I'm going to be talking about some new curriculum that I got that it's curriculum, but it's fun. We've been using it, really like it. We are going to talk about the adventures we've had. Hey, Jennifer, the adventures we've had. And then we're going to be talking about mama's mental health. And that's where I'm going to really be asking you guys to kind of chime in. And it's really important that we just take a minute to to recognize ourselves in the midst of this love offering that is homeschool. Okay. So first up, let's chat Brave Writer. I'm obsessed. And my son literally said, I love writing now. And I wrote it down just so I wouldn't forget it. This son is someone who has never loved writing. Writing has always been an issue for him. It's always been a frustrating thing to do. Tears every time. And we got Brave Writer, and it literally writing. I love writing now. So I didn't get the year thing. I am just buying it one book and packet at a time. So we got The Heartwood Hotel, A True Home. And this is the book. And the way I have him do it is, so this is broken down. Oh, this doesn't come like this. It's a digital file. I took it to Office Depot, got it bound and a little laminated cover over it. And now we're just kind of working our way through it. You guys know me. That's the only nerve-wracking thing about this is that it doesn't come packaged for me. I really do enjoy when things are ready for me because I don't want to have to add another thing to do. But the way we're doing it is it's divided into weeks. And so week 1, there's always a package. And his reading requirement, he has to read whatever, starting at week 1 all the way to whatever week 2's passage is. So like week 2 was chapter 6. So he had to read chapter 1 through 5 in week 1, which is like he read that in 2 days, honestly. But that's kind of how we do it because they don't break up the reading for you. So I just kind of wanted to add that in there. Yeah. I know, Wendy. I know. I bought something that didn't come printed. I know. Who am I? And I'm really happy Titus likes it because if he didn't like it, I would be really bothered that I spent money on getting it like this. But so we start with week 1, and I always just start with reading. I have him read some of it out loud to me and then some of it independently. It breaks down like why this passage. So every week has copy work, and it breaks down why that copy work, why did we pick that one. So that's like just for the parents. And then it kind of breaks down things to note. These are things that you can talk about with your learner. So in week 1, there was an indentation. So let's talk about that. There was exclamation points. So we talked about that. There were commas. It was a list. There was homophones. So we talked about all of that. And it breaks it down again. This week, highlight the copy work. It breaks down how to do that. It has spelling for you that we did, and I'll show you all his work and how we broke it down. And then we talked about plural nouns in week 1. And again, I just broke this up in days, right? So first day, I just had him write the copy work and talk about it. So tell me about that. What do you see? What kind of grammatical tools do you see? What punctuation do you see? And we talked about it. We talked about the cover as well. I asked him, like, just looking at this cover, do you think you're going to be interested in this book? And he was like, no. And even though he's reading it and liking Brave Writer, this book is not his favorite. So we talked about the cover, we talked about the packet passage, and we talked about what he read. That's all we did the first day, okay? The second day was when we broke down plural nouns and we broke down the spelling words. So how I did that, I have loose leaf paper, and that's kind of how we've been keeping track of his work. So this is his copy work the first day, the first paragraph that he had to copy. And then for spelling, I did something fun. I just had him write his spelling words and he could change the crayons. Like I don't care. Just write them, make it fun. You're going to write them. And then on the other side of that, we did plural nouns, and we talked about how plural nouns are when you add an S, and if it ends in an S, you add an ES. So that was day 1. Or day 2. I'm sorry, that was day 2. Spelling and plural nouns was day 2. On day 3, we talked more about plural nouns just to continue talking about them. But this time I did it on the whiteboard. So I had him write, I wrote all these nouns and I had him turn them into plural nouns. And then he also did his spelling words again. And you can already see how his handwriting improved literally just from his first copyright. Sorry if you can't see that well. To him writing his spelling words. Like, this is some of his best handwriting, you guys, and I'm actually blown away by it. And that was just, again, that was going from day 1 to day 3. And then day 4, we talked about superlatives, and we read. And during the reading, I had him point out plural nouns, regular nouns, singular nouns. Yeah, that was day 4. And then day 5, he just read. He just read. And then, yeah. Um, and when he read, we did a spotlight on punctuation. So again, just exclamation points, talking about why they're exciting, when do we use them. This was kind of fun because it lined up with one of Teo's all about reading lessons. So we kind of did that together. Um, let's see your questions. How long is the teaching duration for this dart? How much does it cost? So I think, oh man, I don't remember how much it costs. Let me look that up. Um, so the whole program for the whole year is $150. I didn't do that. Um, and I didn't buy the latest year, right? So she has like 2024, but then she keeps all the other ones, or maybe she doesn't. Maybe I just got it at the end of the year at the right time. Um, okay, hold on, guys. Literature singles, maybe? Yes. Okay. Dart. Okay, so it looks like it was around $20. It wasn't $20. I didn't pay $20. Maybe I did pay $20, but I feel like I got it at a sale on a sale. So it's 19.95 right now. Um, yeah. Yeah, I did not pay night. So I got it at the end of summer or beginning of summer, and I want to say I paid like no more than $9, you guys. And I got two of them. So, hi, Pearls and Oak. Yes, better late than never. Time. How long does this take us? So, this takes us no more than 20 minutes. Like the activity takes us no more than 20 minutes, and plus his reading time. We do not spend a crazy amount of time on this. And then week two. Now, week two was really fun because it was a list. And so Titus got to learn all about lists and how to write a list. And I had him writing grocery lists and all sorts of lists. What do you want for Halloween? Write a list about that. He learned about hyphens. He learned about alliteration because there was alliteration in the list that is the passage of the week. And then he also did something called the French style dictation, which is when you fill in some of the words. So this dictation was different. The first day for this week, though, I did make him like fully write out the list down here on this paper. And then the second day, I had him write it this way. And then the third, fourth, and fifth day of that week, we were just reading, writing all sorts of lists, and continuing the lesson, which was on, yeah, it was just all about lists. Oh, and hyphens. And we did a lot of that on the whiteboard as well. So he's getting to write, and is on his paper on the whiteboard, and it's a discussion. That's what I really like about Brave Writer is he is learning all of these like I don't want to say it's like phenomenal writing lessons. That's not the point yet. Right now he's just learning how to read a book, how to ask questions, how to think critically about what he's reading, and then he's also learning writing, like the actual act of writing, and all these cool different grammar things and punctuation things that can help him enjoy writing, right? So that's what I like about it. It's light enough that if all you do is what they say, then great. But if you add on more, then great. And it also provide like it's gentle. It's very Charlotte Mason to me, and a sense that we're sitting down, we're reading, and we're having conversations about it. And I'm like, oh, so what was your favorite part? And why was that your favorite part? Ooh, do you trust this character? Like we're really investigating the text. And that's something that Titus was unaware of before Brave Writer. Again, he doesn't love literature. He doesn't love writing. So it's very cool to see that kind of sprout up in him. Um, we have BW guides last year. We just started a new guide for where the mountain meets the moon is so good. It has been so much fun. I love using these guides. Yeah, they're so much fun. They really are fun. I just enjoy them like a lot. And it's no pressure, but it's a lesson and we're getting it. And on top of that, he's still doing his highlights from me. And this is nice. So I was feeling like, okay, we're doing good. Titus, I haven't started all about spelling with him. I need to, but honestly, I don't have the mental capacity to do that right now. So I'm going to wait till after Christmas break to start that. But with Brave Writer, the thing, oh, I'm not supposed to be talking about this yet, but I'm going to skip and talk about it. The thing that we added is explode the code. Now, I've heard people talk about this. Nobody told me that it was a necessary thing that I needed to get because I just feel like this is a necessary thing that I need to get. And is it a full curriculum? No. Does it do so well pairing with All About Reading and Brave Writer? Yes. Like, I'm obsessed with these, you guys. And I'm really offended that nobody told me about it. Like, I mean, I heard about it, but nobody, especially you, Wendy, you are my like curriculum queen. And you didn't say, Tori, you need to explode. You need to do explode the code. Maybe you did. You probably did, but I love explode the code. Like I'm obsessed. So Teo got level 1, Titus got level 4. The level 1 literally goes so perfect with All About Reading level 1. And then Titus is enjoying level 4 and kind of going through it. And it goes so well with Brave Writer. So I don't know if I need to just go ahead and get, are these the only books that they have, or do they have bigger books? Oh, so everybody just loves Explode the Code and nobody told me about it? All right. All right. That's cool. That's cool. I for sure told you about it. Did you? I don't recall. Okay. I do not recall at all, but you probably did. Um, so yeah, I'm obsessed with it. We love it. Everybody loves it. Okay, so this isn't even good. This is great because I love it too. So you guys answer my question. Are these the only books or are there like bigger books? Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Okay. Like I just feel like I got levels 1 through 8. Okay. Well, I'm obsessed with this and I need more because we're obsessed with it. The boys love it. Literally, I think Titus is already halfway through it. We've been also using this for our morning pages and that's been great and helping. Oh, skip ads. Sorry, guys. They wanted to give you an ad. That's been great. I'm just obsessed with it. We love Explode the Code. Also, Titus finished his level for Math Mammoth. This is a victory. I have never, maybe we finished a Master Books level, but I have never finished a All About Reading pre-reader. We finished front to back. And Math Mammoth level 3, we finished front to back, y'all. Like that's the only books we finished front to back our whole homeschool career. So Titus is on his new level. We haven't started it yet because, again, mental space up here. Mama can't. And we're going to talk about that towards the end, but we haven't started it yet, but we will. So far our wins have been Brave Writer and Explode the Code. And everybody loves Explode the Code, which I love. There's Beyond the Code. Stop it, Laura. Stop. You're lying. You're lying. Is there, if there's a reading comprehension, beyond, stop. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, you guys. Laura has me like stuck. Ooh, maybe it was their format and their books are better. Yeah, I don't know. Megan says her son prefers the online version. This format is so simple. Amber, like it's literally so simple. I just love it. Y'all know I love me a good old worksheet. I'm very traditional schooler in that sense. Like, give me a worksheet. and you make my life easier. Okay, let's talk about All About Reading Level 1 for Teo. Do we love All About Reading? Yes, always. We will always love All About Reading. But here's the deal. Here's the deal, ladies. I've just had to come to accept that it takes us a week to get through one lesson. And at first, that was very nerve wracking because I had all the fire, I had all the energy, and I was like, yes, this is what we're going to do. We are going to like get through this. And by the end of the year, he's going to be reading. And he's reading. He's reading slowly but surely. But I've had to accept that it's going to be a slow journey. So we get through one lesson, maybe. Sometimes we get through half a lesson for the whole week. And that is just because that's the pace he needs to go to fully understand it. And they tell you that, like, All About Reading explains that, like, do not rush through these lessons, like, do not go fast. It is okay if what you get through, don't do more than 20 minutes. That's what All About Reading suggests. And so that's what I do. So we only do 20 minutes of sitting down and doing the book work. And then I let him play with the Tiles app that they have, which he loves. And then I let him read wherever he wants. He actually likes to read in the dog's crate. I just kind of let it be because he's reading, or he'll read outside. But that's what we've been doing. So it does take us it takes us a while to get through the lesson, but he's still loving it and it's still working. It takes us a week to do what? Oh, good, Brittany. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. Okay, Brittany, same. Yeah, same. So Teo has a speech to. Okay, Brittany. Yes. Angela, same here. I want to plow through it, but she just can't do it. Yes, Angela. But she loves Explode the Code. So I feel yes. Okay, so let's talk about that because I think that's why Explode the Code is giving me so much peace is that he's getting reading and writing and just like letter recognition over and over with Explode the Code too. So I do like that. I really, really, really do like that. All right. Yeah, I have to go so much slower than we did. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're not alone, you guys, and let's be okay with going slow. I think that's like the overall collective opinion is we can go slow. It used to be torture going through All About Reading with my daughter, but my son has been flying through it. Nice. I hated it before, but I love it now. See, it's so wild how some things really can work for one child, and then you try to do it with the next child, and it's like, no. But I love that you love it now. Explode the Code has helped with confidence boost. Yeah, I agree. I love Explode the Code. And I love that I'm not alone with All About Reading. Let's just encourage each other to keep on doing All About Reading. It is working. He is getting better at it. But again, we've actually, our last All About Reading lesson was last week. And then I've just put a pause on it because of mental space. Again, I've just had to kind of pause it. But he is enjoying it and I still love it. I literally have to tell myself, okay, the 20-minute timer is up and it's okay that we didn't complete the lesson. But as you guys know, I have been pre-planning this year. So every Sunday I get my tea, I get all our stuff, and I plan what we're going to be learning. And I've had to stop that with All About Reading with Teo. So I'll plan everything. But then when it comes to his All About Reading, I write it down and I just leave it blank. And then I write what he actually completed down once he actually completed it. Okay, let's talk about the fun things that we've been doing. So October was a good month to be outside. We did a lot of parks, we did a lot of hiking, we did pumpkin patch, and we now have a homeschool jiu-jitsu meetup on Fridays. Not meetup, like a class on Fridays, which is such a fun highlight to our end of the week. We get to go there. The boys are looking forward to it. And so we usually start Fridays because Fridays are supposed to be our fun Fridays. So what is Explode the Code about? Yes, I will answer because I'm obsessed. So it is essential lessons for phonics mastery. And then, yep, that's their like subline. So it basically just helps with phonics. Anybody else know how to explain that better? Like that's the simplest form. That is what it does. Like, for example, the first page is A says as in apple. And then he has to circle which one says as in apple. And then you're also doing writing. So, he has to look at pig and he has to be able to say, okay, P-I-G and write it. That's another thing that this has really been helping with. And what I'm noticing with Teo is he knows the sounds. So blending is hard, but reading it's weird because he'll look at something and go, like today, he was like, "Can I look at your mouth? Can you say it one more time, Mom?" And I said, "Can." And he was like, "Oh, okay, that's an N." And then he so I don't know if it's a speech thing, but it does feel like everything's slowly starting to connect for him as he's seeing it and hearing it and being able to match it and see it. Like Explode the Code does the seeing it and hearing it together. And I like that. I hope that helps. It worked yeah, it does. Yes, because the sounds. Yeah. So does it deal with comprehension also? No, but somebody said that she thinks that they do have a comprehension book, but not this one. This one is not comprehension at all. Yeah. So what I was saying is now we have a jiu-jitsu meetup, which is so nice for the boys. So Fridays we wake up slow. We usually go out. We're outside every day. And we don't do the whole 1,000 hours outside thing, but we really need to because we're outside all the time. But I think that's why I don't do it. But we wake up slow, we get outside, we go on a nature walk, and then we go to jiu-jitsu, or we go to the pumpkin patch and then we go to jiu-jitsu. I am trying one field trip a month. So this month was the pumpkin patch and we had a lot of fun with that. Beyond the Code is the reading comprehension. I hope that helps you, Marissa. Beyond the Code is the reading comprehension. Yeah, Carrie, I love that. I love that you know that and you recognize that. And so you've decided to go slow and to be okay with it. And maybe that's what the rest of us need is we need to be okay with going slow. We also need to be okay with handing over our plans because, again, this is the best school year I've had in a long time. And my plan is to keep going. So I was like, I can just plow through this. I can plow through this. I know I'm planning a retreat and I'm launching a really cool product. And I have a kid in middle school and I have to constantly look for her. And oh, I'm divorced and I'm like doing this all by myself. But I can keep plowing. And I had to honestly have a come to Jesus moment with myself. And I actually text my mentor today and I was like, listen, I'm just going to call the next 2 weeks fall break and I'm going to release it because me trying to hold it is making it harder. It's making me more frustrated. It's making me frustrated with the kids. It's not worth it. So I'm just gonna let it go. I thought you were gonna slip up. Wait, I don't get it. Oh, you didn't really. Yes, I'm sorry. I never told YouTube. But yes, I've been divorced for a while. Thank you for the sorry, but yeah, I appreciate that. But I've been divorced for a while and it's good. God has held me and God has kept me. But it makes for on your product, on my product. I almost did. I almost did it, but I didn't. I didn't. My womanhood. Oh, that would be so awful. But you can know all about the product on Friday. But yeah, I've just had to release it all. And I didn't want to, you guys. Like I had my plan and we were doing good and then I had to release it. And I'm like, Lord, I have to trust. First of all, we've had the like I said, the best homeschool yet. It's okay for me to take a 2-week break and to make myself feel a little not as off. What I've been doing and what we're doing is our morning pages are saving us. So I printed out all these multiplication and writing pages for Titus, and then adding and subtraction and writing pages for Teo. And I have what we're going to do for the next 2 weeks because, like I said, I have a product launching and I am throwing our first womanhood retreat. Every detail with this retreat, every detail with this product has my hands on it, has to get through me. I'm not doing this alone. I have so many wonderful women helping me with the retreat and this project. And still it's a lot because like I said, everything has to pass me before we can check it off and go. And so I just I can't do all of that well and do homeschool well. So, what we're doing is each day, Titus has to go over his multiplication facts. He has, and this is just like this is review for him before he starts his new book. But just to keep his mind going while we're on this break. And then he has to do some copy work that I found online, and then he's going to be doing some reading. So for the next 2 weeks, no Brave Writer. Oh, and then Explode the Code. And then same with Teo, he's going to be doing addition. This too is, the addition's really easy for him. And handwriting and Explode the Code and the letter block for All About Reading on my phone. And I went ahead to just help myself. I printed everything. And this is the word. This is the word. I know I'm everywhere, but the word is prepare. So I printed everything. And now each morning when I wake up, I just have to put the new sheets on the clipboards, set them out, and the boys just do them. They can ask me for help, but most of it is easy work that they don't need help with. And when they're done, they bring it to me, I grade it, and we feel somewhat accomplished, right? And then of course there's reading time. But this is what I'm doing for the next 2 weeks while my mind is just heavy on retreat and product and work. And like I said, that was really hard to come to, but something had to give and it wasn't working. And it's okay. It's okay. We are looking for a homeschool jiu-jitsu. Ooh, see, you know what? Go to your local jiu-jitsu if you have a homeschool group and just say, hey, can we have a homeschool rate? We'll bring this many kids. That's kind of what we did. And it was freaking awesome. And we got a really good rate. Can you talk more about processing divorce while homeschooling? I feel like homeschooling is what's keeping me stuck. I know I'm not the only one. Oh, Nicole. Nicole, I just want to hug you. Um, yeah. Nicole, I could write a book about that. Um, I think that it's okay to take a break, Nicole. And maybe ask the Lord if homeschool is even what you're supposed to be doing. And I know that's scary, but again, that goes with handing over our plans for a time if there's a different plan that the Lord has for us. All of these things, homeschool, my business, taking care of the house. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah. Then I have to like feed these kids, which if you've been following me on Instagram, you know I'm tired of like cooking. But there are all these little things, and me and Wendy have been talking about this, that we can make little kingdoms of. And at the end of the day, so we got to let go of some of that. And Nicole, just to give you a little background story, my divorce, it was like a 3-year long journey. And there was a lot of shedding and letting go and loss during that time. And I actually looked back at some videos yesterday as I was preparing for the talk that I'm going to be sharing at the Womanhood retreat of myself when I was at my lowest and thinking that I wasn't being a good mom and I wasn't homeschooling well and all the thoughts, right, of just not enough. And sure, there's plenty of things that I could have done that I didn't do in that season, but the Lord truly reserved me and kept me. And there were a lot of things that I let go of. We let go of math lessons. We let go of writing lessons. We let go of a lot, you guys. And I used to regret that. I used to be like, man, um, I am like barely hanging on, but homeschool is something that I want to do, but we're falling so behind. But in that season, Sally Clarkson's book, I've talked about this before, Sally Clarkson's book, The Life-Giving Table, held us. And it was tea parties and it was reading and it was art. And that's what we did for like 2 years of our homeschool. And not even like fancy art, you guys. We did like YouTube video arts, okay? And 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 that was enough. And what now in this retrospect of, I'm healed, it's post-divorce. And now we're having a great year because mom's not drowning, right? And in depression and sadness. I'm like, wow, it doesn't take 12 years to educate a child, and I've lost nothing. Nothing is lost, Nicole. Nothing is lost. And so I don't know if that helps you. What was your original question? Um, yeah. Yeah. Take it to the Lord. Ask, and if you don't believe in the Lord, maybe this is a beautiful time to seek him and discover him and get to meet him. Um, yeah, I want to keep homeschooling so bad, but I know I can't do it alone financially. I mean, yeah. Oh, God took a day to rest after creating the world. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Angela. It did get really deep, and I'm really sorry, everybody. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Nicole. Oh, Nicole. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Nicole, and you don't have to join the Womanhood. But if you would like to, please message me on like Instagram, or you can email me. I'll put my email down. You can email me because in the Womanhood, we really do explore more of this stuff because it's so vulnerable to explore it on YouTube. Um, but we do explore it more in a private group. And if that's something you want to talk about, or if you're just needing community and women who aren't going to judge you, but they're going to love you where you're at, and they're going to not even try to fix you, just hold space for you, then you would love it. Yeah, you would fit right in. Oh, thanks, Brittany. Oh, well, Brittany, now you're just like inspiring the world. So look at you. I love it. Every time one of your videos pop up, I smile. Um, Savannah, are you officially back creating videos? You were such an inspiration for me last year. Oh, yes, but not at the rate that I was. So it's only 2 videos a month. It's a live and then one other video. Oh, thanks. Big hug back, Michelle. So 2 videos a month, a live, and then whatever other video I choose or that I have time to like film. So yeah. Yay, Nicole, we can't wait to have you. Um, yes, Brittany, you are. You're shining your little light and you're a superstar and you're a superstar. Um, I got really hot, you guys. And you guys got me crying on YouTube, which is just embarrassing. But I guess it's not the first time. But I say all that to say it's okay to take a break, mamas. And I think that's the word that you guys needed to hear. And you can take a break and still prepare the kids if that's your worry. It does feel like the womanhood now, Angela. Oh my gosh. It really does. And I got like really hot, wipe my tears away. I'm a thug. I don't cry in public anymore. Um, um, oh yeah. So if you want to take a break, take a break. But if you're like, but I don't want to get too behind, get a dollar store workbook, go to Barnes and Nobles, get free printables. These printables were free. One is from www.k5learning.com. They have all the free ones, right? Get free printables. And just do what you can. And it's okay if you can't do all the things. And that time is passing. Like we have to remember that seasons ebb and flow and they change. And it's so important. Ooh, this is a clue for the project that's dropping Friday. It's okay that seasons change. And we really need to be in the season that the Lord has put us in. And we don't need to fight it. We don't need to dream about what used to be. We just need to be present to where he has us. And I think there's a gift there. And even if it's a dark, cold winter season that you're in, you guys, spring always comes. Spring always comes. And it won't be winter forever. And I'm proof of that. Like I am walking into the spring of my life right now, and it feels really freaking cool after like thinking I was never going to see the sun again, you guys. So if you are in a dark winter, if you're entering one, if you're like kicking and screaming as the sun just disappears, just know that you're not going to be there forever. Nothing lasts forever. Thank God that change is the one thing that's constant and that his faithfulness is constant, which is so cool. He's so faithful. And I got my closest to the Lord in my darkest season. And now no one can tell me anything about the Lord, about, I'm teachable, but no one can tell me that the Lord isn't good and that he isn't faithful. And that he doesn't watch over his daughters and looks to the way of them well. All right, guys, that is all I have for you tonight. I'm going to read these comments. Speaking to me, Tori, we lost my in-laws 3 months ago. Oh, I'm so sorry, Pearls and Oak. That's hard grief, man. Yoda. I love seeing you again. You bring joy to this, mama. Aw, how are you guys? Let me check in with all of you guys. We talked about divorce and going through winters. What season are you all in and how are you feeling? Angelica, amen. Okay, so I'm joining the women tonight. Yay! Join. Angelica, you're going to fit right in. And we are just we love to have you. You're gonna fit in and we can't wait. If your kids are little, don't even sweat formal schooling. That's so true. That's Angela's so good with that, you guys. Angela's in the womanhood. She's awesome. Yes, I think tonight a lot of us will be joining the womanhood after this live. Aw, I'm telling you guys, it really is a really cool sacred place. And in my welcome talk that I'm going to be sharing at the retreat, I actually came up with the perfect way to explain the womanhood, but I'm not going to share it yet because I think I want to make merch with this saying on it. But once I make the merch, you guys will know. But it's such a good way to explain the womanhood, the womanhood. Um, okay. Yes, yes, Kristen. Yes, yes. Preparation for big change is still a couple years away, but it's a lot. Yeah. You know what? And um Amber, that's the thing is like when change happens, the anticipation is half of the thing, right? Like that's a lot. And you're just like anticipating and you're thinking about it and it takes up so much energy. And yeah, so I'll be praying for that. Kristen, it's not a devotional. Really good guess, though. Really good guess. Only one person has guessed it so far, and no more guesses because if someone does say it, I can't deny it. So I'm not looking at any more guesses. Okay, I'm not looking at any more guesses. Um, oh, I love you, Tiffany. I love all of you, man. Um, yeah, just continue resting in the Lord, mamas. And on Monday was 3-year anniversary of cancer diagnosis. Not sure what I feel, but enjoying. Oh, Laura. Laura, I love that you're allowing God and family to carry you through. That has to bring up a lot of different emotions, like so many, on top of homeschooling. Laura, you're going to be in my prayers, mama. I'm chugging along with homeschool. We are on autopilot, and I'm witnessing my kids' growth and learning already. And it's really cool. Excited about Halloween activities this weekend. Yay, fun. Oh my gosh, it is Halloween weekend. Huh, maybe I should put something. Nope, nope, nope. I'm full. I'm scheduled. I'm not adding anything else to my plate. You helped me see that homeschool is possible. I love your channel. Well, thanks. I'm so happy that you know it's possible and you got this. That makes me happy. I love that, you guys. Yes, Laura. Oh, Laura, I hope you feel all that support. God, we just lift Laura up to you right now. We lift all these mamas up to you. God, you are truly, there's no one like you. And I don't care if some of these women don't believe in the Lord. I just want them to know that you are the ultimate comforter, that you look well to them, God, that you care about their well being, that you see them and you know them and you know what's inside of them. You know the parts of their hearts that they cover, God. And I just want them to know that reality. And so, under the sound of my voice, God, any woman who is watching this, some people were brave enough to talk about what's stirring in their heart. Some people weren't. I just pray that you cover them, God, and that you meet them in those quiet places. And that in those quiet places, they can like cry and let it all out. I pray that these mamas understand there's nothing that's too messy or dirty or big or embarrassing or shameful for you to hold. I just pray that they hand it all over to you, God. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I did not mean to take us to church, but I just really needed to do that. So, on that note, join the Womanhood if you would like more of that. Join the Womanhood if you need community, if you need sisterhood. That is what we are for. And this has been such a lovely surprise. Oh, Laura, God is good. He is so good. Amen. Oh my goodness. Amen. Um, I felt like I wanted to join the womanhood when I saw your last day in the life and I cried. You're such a good mom. Oh, I was having a really bad homeschool day and your day in the life made me smile. You guys, do you see what happens when collectively we come together and we just exist, right? We don't try to perform. We don't try to, you guys, it has been such a hard like week and a half. Things just keep popping up, right? Today was a really hard day, but look at what happens when we kind of just show up and we're like, this is me. And I can still be used and I can still help a sister and be there for a sister, even if I'm not 100% like happy and groovy. Like really cool things do happen when the collective just kind of comes together and we stop pretending. Megan. Mm. Well, I love you guys. And thanks for sharing this time with me. And I'm praying for all of you. And next month is November. So we'll be back again at the end of November to chat how November went. Um, Again, join the Womanhood if you need community. And you guys will have 2 videos in November, one like pre-filmed video and one of these lives. I love you all so much. Love you, Daphne. Thank you guys so much for being here. And I will see you next month. Bye, you guys.